Hey besties, it's your girl MayaFiasco. You know what it is because you know how I do. Per usual, we coming at you from Nashville, Music City, capital USA, where everybody swear they're making noise, but when you come find your ass in this hot seat, you got to tell me what's behind the sound. Around here, we only got one house rule. Nobody says your name better than you. So you got to tell me what set you claim, the label you bang, all that shit, what side of town you from. Make sure you plug your latest promos and all that shit, hashtags, all those.
Okay.
And what you got.
For sure. It's what part
your
I do that
turn,
part.
your turn.
Hey, Brian Brown, out east is fine. This Baptist Hospital, baby.
Ooh.
If you know, then you definitely know. If not, I got questions for you. Coming live from that Black City Funky 10 set. Now I'm on nothing less. Much credit and props due to the house. My boys in the 423. World of Brown, at WORLD of Brown. That's all lowercase. I usually don't like spelling it out because I think I pronounce world very well, but
Okay.
niggas say otherwise.
Welcome
so.
to the South. Can you say music?
Music.
Okay, thank you.
I'm not music.
Thank you.
No disrespect to my 901 folks. Shout out to y'all, but music is just. I don't even know where them niggas got an R from.
Where did you find it?
Music. Like where did you?
It
even...
really doesn't even fit. But anyway, go on. I'm so sorry.
But you know, you good, man. World of Brown, Instagram, Twitter. What's the motherfucking other one? SoundCloud.
Yes.
Like SoundCloud.
Yes. Throw it back. Because we was just talking about like blog era rap before we really start cutting to the show. Like, so please, all of the tags.
I am nothing without SoundCloud. I
love that so
much.
much.
With the utmost sincerity and honesty. Like, I am absolutely nothing without SoundCloud. So yeah, World of Brown. That's the socials. I got that blue check on the gram now, so.
Ooh, did y'all see that?
Yeah.
I was actually really crushed about that shit. I was like, yo, I actually know this nigga though. Like, I know this nigga though. Like, there's a chance I'm gonna be on his story at some point.
You're
like,
hilarious.
I'm gonna go because my nigga on. Like, I was really excited.
I still don't even know what the fuck it really
Where did you get it? So it just shows up?
Bro, it motherfucker
no,
just
like the
popped
store
up.
drops that bitch
Bro,
off?
It just popped up, bro.
Oh, no, that's outlandish. I thought somebody would have called you like, hey, you want the blue check? Like, we gotta verify you.
Listen, okay, so.
Did management call you?
No, listen.
No, like this team has A1 fucking management. Like y'all are one of the only people I know that actually does like show prep. If you've never seen like a Brown show, the
Missing
energy and the intention that y'all put into like preparing for, talk about that real quick, cause like y'all don't take that shit light.
Well, I mean, in regards to shows, that's just something. I mean, for me personally, always it's just been a thing. That's one of the few chances you get to bring the music to life.
For sure.
Way more, I guess visually and even vividly than the music is. Like, you've already recorded it, and that's a beautiful thing. And if they rocking with it, that's in of itself.
Even better, yeah.
But let's just say you've got a show that night, or a show, and you got a chance to sway over somebody who's never even heard your stuff. It's like, damn, what am I doing at a Brian Brown show? And then
they leave a fan.
Listen, one of my favorite things about, and it's kind of like weird how I'm even making the correlate, but one of my favorite things about church growing up was sometimes when the preacher would be praying, he'd say something along the lines of, let's just hope and pray that people don't leave in the same fashion that they came in as. And for me,
that stuck with you.
That's just kind of essentially how I would like my shows to go. You know, you might have came in one way, but I want you to leave like, damn, I'm so glad I came out the house for that. Or damn, I was not expecting to be a fan of his, but I am so better off.
That's a perfect segue though, because if you listen to Brian's music, like, this is not one sound.
Nah.
And just that little bit of church nod, like, touch on those influences. What all would you say you put into your music?
Church for sure, because my mother was a very prominent alto within her like singing church days.
If you ain't in the choir and the girl don't sing alto, then the hoe don't really sing. And if she sing big alto, like Mississippi Mass alto choir, then like, okay,
like,
so your girl got pipes.
Yeah, my mom, like, to the point where at one point in time, her, like, the church that we was growing up in, their like A squad praise team, whatever you want to call it. Put my girl on the mic.
I used to be on the mic.
Like the first lady was like the head of that little conglomerate.
Okay.
And there were certain situations where like certain artists would like come through the Ville and they would need background singers. So my mom had some background for Vince Gill, Michael McDonald, Winona Judd. Yeah.
Winona Judd got a song called Heaven Help Me. I'm just saying, that is my shit. So like, okay, so you come from a really well-rounded then, like, familial musical type of thing. Like
Essentially, yeah.
I hear a lot of the times though in your music you reference your dad.
Yeah.
I'm a huge daddy's girl. Talk to me about your dad, because I mean, you take advice in songs. You talk about not wanting shit to get back to your dad in songs. Like your dad is such a huge voice in your head. Like,
cause he's like, even in like his flaws and even in his like shortcomings and his mishaps, he still is who he is.
Honestly.
And he is firm in that. And for me,
beautiful.
as I grow and become an adult and become a better man and such like that, the way that he carries himself, the way that he goes about his business without even complaining or without even questioning it.
Head down.
It's more so like, listen, this is what I have chosen to do. This is what I have signed up for.
Right.
My only thing from here on out is to just finish
Complete
the
this
job
task.
and to complete this task.
I love that.
And that, on top of the fact of he actually used to rap when he was around like my age and stuff coming
came
up.
by honest.
You know, so like it kind of like vicariously got passed down through me. Now, granted, he don't necessarily share his rap stories like I like him to and such like that. And a couple times we don't see eye to eye because like again we was talking about it before the show. You know, men stuff and how he came up versus how I'm coming up. There's always gonna be a difference.
Some dynamics.
But that too. But in all reality, if I needed a question about the stock exchange, if I needed a question about how do I deal with a shorty or this sign or whatever, he just knows. Yeah. And even if he's not necessarily right, he's willing to admit beforehand, now look, I might not have all the answers, but this is what I got for you.
That's
you
real.
know what I'm saying?
That kind of transparency.
Yeah, and that's something that I've just carried into my music and into whatever I do throughout all of my days and stuff like that.
You definitely have picked that up though, because again, me and Brian are friends. You haven't noticed, a lot of people I've met on this show, I really be excited to like hang out with.
That's
crazy.
That's fine. Like, that's how it's supposed to be.
They've made new fans out of me, but like I've been a long time fan with you. Yeah. And I didn't realize though, like the music scene as we were really coming up, there was nobody to co-sign you.
Yeah.
So then hearing these stories about how your dad is, real head down, get this shit done, I see the same man now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
like
hard.
Regardless if there was no real hip hop scene as we were really trying to like blaze this trail, you had already decided.
Yeah.
Like this is who you were gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
So you just finished your last project. It was titled Journeys.
Yeah.
So what's next in the journey?
Figuring out where to go from there. For real.
Because the last project is wild and it's doing really well.
And it's still doing
and it's
really crazy that we're like almost on 2 years of it being out, which don't even make sense to me. But I got a couple of things on the way. I might have a little EP in the cut for y'all. Definitely in like new full length mode too.
Okay.
So it's just a lot of things that just kind of like piecing themselves together, and I'm just figuring out the best and most genuine way for me to like distribute and display this growth,
this art though.
Yeah,
I love that.
Because where I'm headed is a lot more fun. I'm not as unsure as I think Journey might. As sure as Journey sounds, there was so much unsureness in terms of like figuring out how I felt about so many things. But now it's like, okay, I got so much of that weight lifted off my shoulders.
Really?
Where exactly do I feel like? Where do I carry myself? Where do I elevate to? Because now that weight is off, it's like, okay, I feel so much lighter now. It's like I have no choice but to just bounce around and figure out, how to like expand on the multiple sounds.
You're an athlete, you good on your feet.
I be hooping.
Finesse.
Yeah, you feel me? Little point guard action. You feel me? So, yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be fucking exciting. So genuine though, you said that shit, and that's the exact word. Like, stay with us, cause Brown is coming downstairs. We finna do this shit live. You finna see the most genuine experience of art and expression. Like, I don't even know what tracks you're doing. I don't even care.
I don't either.
Because I like them all. But like, even actually that, like, do you have a favorite song?
Of mine?
Yeah. Because like every time we meet an artist, I'm always like, man, I hope they do such and such. But then like when we had Brown on the schedule, I'm like, oh, well, he can just do whatever. I'll bob. Like, do you have a favorite song? Like one that you're just like, oh no, I did that.
Flavor. Flavor. Yeah. Just because it's just
maybe do it.
Yeah, Flavor.
Maybe have to do it now.
Yeah, Flavor was. Because I took so much time writing it.
Yeah.
I took a shit ton of time writing that, man, and it was a true story. Like I definitely was walking down Broadway, definitely seen the homeless man. Like I feel
no
for
cap.
him. Like none of that. So yeah, flavor.
See? Genuine, authentic. Yeah. Like stay with us, cause like behind the sound, now receive the sound. Cause we going downstairs with Brown and shit finna go down.
You did. The release part 2. The part 2? Damn, this is part 2. I gotta do a part 3 at some point. I just thought about it. Yeah, I gotta do a part 3. Yeah. Part 1 still my shit too. Part 1 is crazy. Yeah. From Journey, my 2020 debut album. Brian Brown, by the way. Appreciate y'all tuning in and shit. Hey, Instagram. Hey, it's like I got one already rolled for when I get off work. I'm trying to figure things out, she wanna make it twerk. Guess we all gon' look if you gotta be honest. Plus, niggas gon' need, put that on mamas. Already know where we headed, fool, don't act crazy. I had to glance back one time and appreciate it, yeah, alright. That's the hook, by the way, that ain't even the whole thing, go like this though. May I get whatever got my heart heavy off my chest one time. Much obliged, Mary J got me wanting to share my world. Let it spill, run it, overdue for this moment anyway, I must say. It's been a while since the tape recorded days. Me, Dopey, and True was rhyming till the sun come through the window pane. Still want a gangsta grills, Empire taste of shit. Nowadays they hear your boy and be like, where'd you find this? Who would've thought? Shit, we did. Couldn't tell us we wasn't the hot boys as kids. No vendettas with Def Jam. Before the love of music. Ready to fight your ass if you told us we couldn't do it. Yearning for more and passionate. So what's a dream deferred when all the motivation we ever needed was round here? Somebody from round there was something on Rap City. Knew that they would let me in eventually. I went from the dropout to damn when you dropping next. Being told niggas though, what the fuck did y'all expect? Whether it was WKU or Duncan Avenue, moving like the Chiller Circuit, just to bring that funk to you. Even thought 16 was enough, guess life was calling my bluff. Wasn't ready for the world, but thankful for the tough love from my brothers at the crib on my pop side of town. These days I'm trying to do a lot better coming around. Now family gatherings, they got a eulogy that way, and yeah, I still keep a smile on this motherfucking face. Lost my aunt to some shit you only see in a movie. Erase that clip out of my head, I call that there the lost footage. I'ma hold it down for Cam the way you said you would for me. Lil' cuz forever straight as long as I'm allowed to breathe. We was just talking, having a girlfriend the other day. He hit me with the smirk, guess he's fine either way. I guess if Lil' Art the one, let me get a grip. But I don't like to fall shot, sorry if I off the trip. Played house for so long, building something sounds nice. Especially with somebody you talk to God about on certain nights. Angels east, angels west, north and south, do your best. Guide us as we go, R.I.P. DMX. I thank the homies up top for watching. Asking for some sanity as I'm about to clock it in. I got one already rolled for when I get off work. Trying to figure things out, she wanna make it twerk. Guess we all gon' look if you gotta be honest. Plus niggas gon' need, put that on mamas. Already know where we headed, fool, don't act crazy. I had to glance back one time, appreciate it, yeah. Not quite where we should be, but love me for who I am, for me for who I could be, ayy. It's all a nigga want sometimes, it's all a nigga want sometimes. Is that too much to ask for? That's all a nigga want sometimes. That's all a nigga want sometimes. Oh. That's all a nigga want sometimes. That's all a nigga want sometimes. Yeah, that's my shit right there. Yeah, that's a vibe. I was like, woo. That was a big relief for the, yeah, I was not for real, cause especially dead ass, cause especially after like my aunt passed, I ain't necessarily know how I wanted to even make peace with that. So for me to even have the balls to just say that and really be honest about it, the way I was feeling about certain situations with certain people and stuff like that, it was just a real, I thought, tasteful but honest way to really say what I was meaning and feeling at that time. And that was one of them things where, too, just me from an artist perspective, I felt like, yeah, I can rap, but I still didn't have that, like, I knew I just really just spat some just nasty shit. Cause even off the top, man, I get whatever got my heart heavy off my chest one time. Much obliged, Mary J got me wanting to share my world. Let it speak. Like I just love the whole way. I just love the way I like connected to shit, man. So I really love that one big time. Shout out Free, shout out Cassie, man. What's the next one? Casual story. Ooh, shout out my nigga AB, man. This is a true story too. Yeah, it's a true story too. Let's see. Mic check. Turn it up just in case. Turn up a little bit more. Stop me no time for being scared. So forever applying. Don't you see how niggas move? From my head to the sky. I show what I ever done. Hey, reaching it. Alright, let's run it. Alright, cool. So this one called The Casual Story. It's produced by AB. Some of y'all might know him as whatever his name is, but yeah. Hey, Kazi, go ahead, close on that real quick. my fault. I know niggas like, what the fuck going on? Alright, y'all ready? I'm finna tell y'all the craziest story about where I'm from. Real shit, real true story that all happened like this, bro. It was some crazy shit like this, bro. Hey, recently I went back home, I look around, I got a frown. Cause everywhere a nigga go, still the same shit going down. Gentrify my side, wanna take us out, sweep us under the rug. We too dirty for that, we left that stain, y'all stuck with us. Everywhere I go, somebody complaining, talking about what's wrong. We need this, we need that. Shut the fuck up, get your own. Move this hoe, get Scott her wrong. But don't you call on lady, they know John Coltrane to wash your troubles away. Quit that bitch and get paid, my nigga. Those arms ain't never stopping, no time for being scared. 12 forever plotting, don't you see how niggas moving? My head to the sky, watch over all that we doing. I say, 5, 6 feet already. Those arms ain't never stopping, no time for being scared. 12 forever plotting, don't you see how niggas moving? My head to the sky, watch over all that we doing, yeah. Yeah, simple as that, man. Look, headphones in, backpack on as I roam around the city that I call home. Look how much is grown, look at all this change. But how much is it really worth when the mayor fucking off with your tax money? Funny, say fuck a Trump, fuck a piss, fuck your thoughts, I need shit. If it ain't dollars or the mine, pretty please don't come around mine. I got way too much on the line. Know a couple niggas got the corners on lockdown like Champ Bailey, trying to change their situations daily. Back in this bitch like I'm worth something. They ain't giving, we earning something. We ain't teaching, we learning something. Way of the world when you up to something. OG type like role model for hustlers with something to say. I'll be the shoulder to lean on if you ever need a brace. You know why? Hold on, I'll tell y'all why. There's trouble in the water. I hope your thirsty ass is paying attention. 5, 6 feet already. Those arms ain't never stopping, no time for being scared. 12 forever plotting, don't you see how niggas moving? My head to the sky, watch over all that we doing, yeah. Watch over all that we doing. And the uno, the dos, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, man. Hey. Big one take Bob, man. You feel me? Big one take Bob. Yeah, man. Y'all fucking with that though? Everything sounding good and shit? Okay, cool. Appreciate it. Shout out to you coming through and checking it out for sure. Big time. I appreciate that, man. What was your name? Lady P? Yeah. For sure. BB. Brian. For sure. Pleasure, man. I'm glad I get to do this. It's practice for real. I got this show coming up on the 4th. Motherfucking at the museum downtown. I'm excited about that. So I'm slick over here damn near putting together my set list without realizing or not. 20. It's got to be an impactful 20 though. Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but once I figure it out though, Woo! Shout out my nigga Sir Ellison, man. Everybody who made a beat on this hoe was from the Ville too. That's crazy. Are these from Tennessee? Yeah. Unintentionally it happened that way. That was my favorite part, really. So niggas can't say I don't love the home. I know that for sure. Yeah. Flavor. You can't see if you look. Just that seeds the way you cook. You know, get that bullshit out the way while you at it, my nigga. Don't throw no salt in the game. If you ain't got no flavor, you can't see if you look. Just that seeds the way you cook. For sure. Get that bullshit out the way while you at it, my nigga. Don't throw no salt in the game if you ain't got. True story. Started writing this the other day as I was strolling down Broadway. Homeless man started jacking his pillow, sleeping broad day. Plenty of us passing by, but none of us have changed a spell. If I hadn't, know I got them. Wonder if they even care. Condos just keep coming up and generations going down. But look around, your hood might be next. No reason to be perplexed. I wish that came with a punchline. I'm like Richard Pryor, this motherfucker. Which way is up sometimes? Smile through the stress, spray through the pain. Yada yada yada, shit's still the same. Check the TL, another nigga slain. How you feeling? Can't complain. I guess. Push back, reset, Super Nintendo. Though it's a lot on the mental, but don't forget what you in it for. I hold it down for the east side. Mama want me on the BT. My little brother making beats now. Family ties, no loose strings. I'ma talk this real, get the pockets filled. Then the bottom girl, give it back to what got me here. I can't think of a better feeling. Not at all. Hey. There's not a better verse than that. There's not a better rap verse than that. I'm sorry. On my mama, there's not a better rap verse than that. There's not. There's not. Not at all. Like, at all. I'm sorry. This is the craziest shit ever. And just when they thought I was done, I was like, smart and pretty hoes twerk to this. Trader Joe Biden, pretty healthy with my vices. Always smoking presidential. Anytime you come around me, high as hell behind the register, repeating the same monologue. Take a glance at my G-Shock, like damn, when am I getting off? Late night hit the bar across the street for NBA on TNT. Was supposed to stay for one and leave, but I lost counted 3. Well, 6. I lay in my head like shut the fuck up. Self-doubt, insecurities killing me. Bartender put me up. Then little baby pulled through. I already knew what was up. Had a ride with 2 of her. Hit the gas station. Don't forget the condoms, love. Backseat action. I been ass down like an epiphany out of nowhere. I got a text from my old thing. You gotta be kidding me. Got nut out feeling empty. So cool how I keep it playing. No idea, little mango dirty. Guess these are fruits on my leg. But fuck it, reap what you sow. In life, that's how it goes. Me, I jotted that down. And hope you relate just a little. That's all right. Yeah, man. Nah, that's like, come on, man. Nah, man. Real deal, real life bars about real life situations. Nah, man. There's not a rap verse better than that. I'm sorry, bro. That's some feel real good shit, and it's really happening out here. Gentrification in the South is real. That shit is happening. I'm sorry, but last time I checked, hip hop rap was about telling what the fuck going on in your world, how it was really going down, and you know, you feel me? Simple as that. And that's what I seen, and that's what they thought they was talking about, but they wasn't, man. Sorry. But yeah, man, Journey out now. Y'all go download that. New shit on the way for sure. Don't get me wrong.